Hi, Sharon Deal here. I'm a neuroendocrine carcinoma patient with stage 4 incurable cancer. I've been doing these vlogs to prove to myself and society that there is life and joy beyond the diagnosis. I want to do something different today. Sometimes we have to step out, take a risk, and do something different. Some of you know that I've been writing a book, and I talked yesterday about some of my dark secrets, and I wanted to share an excerpt from what I had written. In the darkest of times, we experience the light like no other opportunity, because when we get to the place we think is the bottom, God may be the only one there. I believe it's at this point He reaches out to us just after He's pushed Satan out of the way, so that you can open your eyes and see the only thing that is left. I've been at the bottom with hopelessness, despair, self-hatred, and being exhausted, depleted, and unable to move, unable to get up, to see a reason to go on, surrendering to the ultimate battle. Being done with the struggle of your life is God's holiest moment. He can take the dead in spirit and rebuild them from the soul up. The moment we quit fighting, He can work on us, fill our hearts with new options. For in the instant we let go of our old life and are ready to die, we can be and will be reborn. Through my many surrenders, I've experienced new life and new hope, new perspectives. I think that if people haven't had a long train of bad choices which has driven them into despair, they will not believe that they need outside resource. Humans have this illusion that they are completely responsible for their success or failure. Making good decisions will allow this illusion to work longer. However, people like myself who tend to make worse decisions as I go further into my life continued to drive the bus until I had driven myself, my bus, and a whole bunch of passengers right into the ditch. I often had many to co-sign my stuff, come along for the ride, and sometimes I just took hostages. Then I needed a tow truck of magnificent proportions to pull me out. My faith began to grow exponentially with the realization that every time I chose the path to the solution, I got to a better place. It's right here that I can reflect on the crossroads of my every turn. All my choices have two paths. Turning one way leads to the solution, to the recovery program, or to God. The other path leads to the problem, the ego, Satan, relapse, or ultimately death. You can only choose one way. You can either be in the solution or the problem. You can be moving towards God or Satan. I am moving towards my disease or away from it. So realistically, people can make good choices without moving towards God. But I find that the more I include God in my decision-making processes, the better I reach success and experience joy. Why? Because God is always the path to success. The ego cannot be trusted. My best decisions were usually made based on my ego and thus not the best for the most people involved. My past choices were selfish at best and destructive at the worst part of my life. The life I have today is not perfect, easy, or without failures. Being that I am still human, I still make my own choices a lot without stopping to get God's opinion. I even have times I ask God and He doesn't answer. I have to make some decisions without Him. Every breathing moment, we have choices. I'll leave you with that.